I'm a big social eater. My wife and I both are kind of whatever we have going on, there's a themed snack to go with it. It was big to just kind of sit around and eat what we wanted to when we wanted to. But it really got to a kind of an apex where I started to realize how unhealthy I was. There was a night where my son is 3 now, he was 2 at the time, and I took him upstairs to bed. I picked him up and just kind of went up the stairs, was talking to him the whole time. I sat down to rock him and I realized I was like really out of breath. I was winded. I was trying to like say my prayers with him and I had to like, dear Jesus, and like, you know, just kind of take a second and realize, man, this isn't okay. Like, how long can I expect myself to be around for my kid if I'm letting my body deteriorate this quickly and I'm doing nothing to stop it? That was kind of like where the spark went off in my head. And I was like, okay, that's it. And that night, like I had this conversation between me and God and was kind of like, right now, like I give up pop. Now it's up to you to actually give me the will to do it, because I know it doesn't exist in me. So I started really changing what I did to start the day, and that was the next step. So I got rid of pop, started changing my breakfast, and then I started working out thanks to a wellness program at work. They took care of us. You know, I can go in 3 times a week and get personal training. The spiritual and physical diet kind of started at the same time. And I wouldn't have been able to sustain without both of them. I feel like I wouldn't be able to get down and work out and really do what I do without starting my day the way that I feel like I always should have been. Like, it's not that hard to crack open your Bible or your phone or anything and just see what God has for you at the beginning of the day. And everything just started to kind of come into place, like just really narrow focus on what I should be doing. And I started feeling better, and I started just being more alert and awake. And all of a sudden, you know, a year and a half later, I'm down close to 100 pounds. And I barely remember, you know, before, like how I really felt. There are a lot of people at church that are my friends that I would consider to be like health nuts, almost, if you would, where I would have these people that actually knew about the body, about health, about nutrition and all these things that would kind of put this type of knowledge in my mind that you just can't find on your own, you know, in a way that just works for you. Because I think we're all trying to find a way to justify what we do instead of actually looking at what we're doing wrong. And that's definitely what I was doing. And without people around me kind of, you know, pointing my head, you know, this way and saying, no, that's what you should be doing, I never would have been able to restructure, you know, everything that I've changed, you know, in the way that I do it. And I definitely wouldn't be able to work out as hard as I have because I'm very team-oriented. You know, coming from a huge sports background, I need to have other people around me kind of challenging me, because I feel like when I'm doing it by myself, it feels more like just going through the motions. But if I have someone to kind of level myself to, I can keep pushing that with them. And without that collaborative effort, I think I would have just stalemated somewhere along the way. But everyone's been really supportive, and without that, I feel like it could have been so easy to revert and step back. I don't know, I think alone that I never would have changed. And without all these people just kind of showing me the right way to do things and the right way to do what I've been doing wrong, I wouldn't have made it this far.